long gap, and the classes will be again rescheduled from today onwards. As usual, all the chapters will be covered and will be brought to you before the exam time, and all the courses or the classes which will be reflected in this channel will be of free cost. And this is a good chance that you can utilize all the classes which you are lacking in your school at your classes. You can listen this, and you can have a revision for your exams, and I am sure that none of the question will be asked apart beyond this syllabus. That means in this Hello Biology channel, whatever the syllabus I am going to teach completely will be from our syllabus copy only, and nothing apart from this syllabus or from this videos will be asked as usual. And 10th class 2 chapters have been completed before this during this lockdown, and now chapter 3 onwards continuous classes will be there, and a chronological order classes will be released again. And without wasting the time, today we will discuss about chapter 3, transportation, the circulatory system. And this circulatory system, if you find, it is most important. First chapter it is nutrition, second chapter it is about respiratory system, third chapter transportation. Transportation means here transferring of food materials or the waste materials into the body or away from the body. Food materials whatever we intake, that will be absorbed by our body through the stomach and will be transported into various parts of our body, by which nutrients are useful to different types of our body organs. And there is one more important thing to discuss. We shall discuss about this amoeba. In amoeba, when we discuss about transportation, it tries to eat whatever material it is there surrounding. You can see paramecium is being eaten by amoeba. So amoeba have no any shape, it acquires the shape of the animal or organism what it is eating. We already discussed about these things in the second chapter. In the first chapter, amoeba has very smaller organ, that means it has a very smaller body size. You can see the body size is very smaller, but it eats and transports the food materials. In case of another organism, hydra, you can see that it consists of tentacles. With the help of that wavy tentacles, whatever dead materials will be there in the water, it tries to absorb that and will transport this food material into the body of an organism. That means hydra. So two organisms you have seen, amoeba and hydra. In these two organisms, whatever surroundings materials, food materials are there in the water, that means they live in the oceans and rivers, waters. Wherever food particles are present, they try to eat and they will develop and transport the food materials. In little different kinds of organisms, say for example in case of plants, we see usually plants will absorb water from the soil with the help of xylem, and food is prepared on the leaf. With the help of phloem, it transports to different parts of the body. You can see the production also here. Xylem is sending the water, whereas food is being sent by phloem into the root level. If you clearly observe that xylem is sending from bottom to top, phloem is sending from top to bottom, such that total food materials will be absorbed. And here is a disclaimer that if you truly want to listen the classes, you are very freely welcome, and these classes are most important not only for your 10th standard but your higher classes also. So concepts will be very clear and simple, so try to just put mind and listen. Usually class, if it is offline, then we can see maximum interest. Online classes means it is on a click on a phone or a laptop or a iPad or otherwise a tab. So there might be some hindrances, disturbances from parents or peer groups, that means friends or neighbors, relatives. So it is your future. You need to understand the topics. Understood? So transportation we have understood from amoeba, and which is eating paramecium. Next we have seen hydra, and third one we have seen the plants. And when it comes to humans, is transportation is we are moving from one place to another place in a vehicle or in a car or anything. No, transportation is not that. Transportation means materials of food or waste which moves from our body to different parts of our body. Here in this image you can see complete transportation of red color zone and complete transportation of blue color zone. Red color zone indicates that the good type of blood, that is oxygen filled blood, is being transported to our body, while this red color blood, that means which is rich in hemoglobin, that is rich in iron, transports materials such as vitamins, nutrients, water from one place to another place of body. Ultimate goal of our heart is to pump maximum amount of nutrients throughout the body to reach maximum extent. For example, you have eaten biryani. Biryani is rich in protein, minerals, and carbohydrates, fats. So these will be transported uniquely into each and every part of a body. So our body, skin needs oil, stomach needs muscle, body needs muscle, so protein, such that, and our total body needs water. Such kind of materials will be absorbed from our body and will be transported through this heart. And to say one example is that if at your home a motor is there, motor will take the water from the sump or tank, lower head tank, and it will just fill in the overhead tank which is there in the first floor or in the apartment. Same like that, our heart also will start pumping the blood. That means you can see the right side zone is appearing to you, it is having the red color, left side it is having the blue color. But for every biological diagram, as if we are standing there, we need to make the directions. So here red color zone is left side of the diagram, and right side zone is the blue color zone to the diagram. So the diagrams always faces to us. We need to find the direction. Understood? So our right side will be the left side for the diagram, and our left side will be right side for the diagram. Always remember, in physics and chemistry or in any other subject, if diagrams are there means our right side will be same right side only. But for organisms, especially living organisms, and that too in biology, diagrams will have opposite directions for us. If our right hand is right side here, but in the diagram the right side of the diagram will be left side. So you need to remember. And this is what the transportation. But in our textbook this introduction has been given. First one with the amoeba, next one with the hydra, the next one with the help of plant, then humans. And we have some activities also with respect to different types of things. First activity, you could try to find out for yourself what the doctor was doing. Keep your index and middle fingers on your wrist below the thumb as shown in the figure. Can you see two hands are there? Take out your right hand first and take the two fingers as shown in the image. Just put the two fingers on the left side thumb region, just below the thumb region. You can see the same image as shown in figure 1 in your textbook. So what do you feel? We feel usually something pushing your fingers rhythmically up and down. Now let us count the rhythm, which is called as the pulse. So what is the pulse here? For a minute we need to count it. Now stand up and jog for 1 minute, or just move in at your home, or just step up onto the staircase, first floor, second floor, like that, along with your friends in the same manner, and we need to record that in a systematic table. So what we do feel here, when we sit and measure the same countings, it differs. But when we just jump, run or play, the counting will differs. And what is that? We need to fill here. Serial number is there, name of the person, pulse rate per minute before jogging and after jogging. Disclaimer is there here. In some diagrams or tabular columns, some mistakes, errors will be there. Usually it is generated by the system itself, so it is not man-made. System generated will have here little errors, some technical errors will be there. You can understand the technical errors. Like for example, here in the tabular column, before jogging is not printed, after jogging is printed. Pulse rate also per minute, pulse pulse e is not printed like that. So before making that experiment, we need to make this tabular column, and at rest and after jogging, that means before work, after work, we need to record at least of your 2 friends. Then you will understand, during walking the pulse rate is normal, during running the pulse rate will be increased. Activity 2. If you try to take a small button, here it is given a rubber material, but we can take a shirt button and we can insert a toothpick such that it must exactly fix into the button. Then we need to take little amount of gum or glue or Fevicol, then attach the area as shown in the picture. Then let it dry for 1 minute. Then try to observe what the stick is doing. The stick makes whatever the sound or whatever the rhythmic action is made by our heart, here also pulse will be making. That means you have understood, for a healthy person, heartbeat is definitely equal to pulse rate. So sometimes doctors will be measuring heartbeat and pulse rate also. If heartbeat is 72 beats per minute, that means in 1 minute for an healthy adult, 72 beats, 72 times it will beat. 72 beats per minute if we see for an healthy adult. Pulse rate also will be 72 beats per minute. If near the heart 72 it is there, and on our hand after counting it has found 50 or more than 72 80, that means there might be some differences in our blood vessels. That means from heart to our hand blood is differed, or some material is filled with the blood such that we may get some diseases. So these differences we need to understand by this activity. So try to find that at your home. Next we will see about the another activity. In this tabular column, newborn infants from 3 to 6 months and 6 to 12 months, children of 1 to 10 years, children over 10 years, and well trained adults like athletes in sports, they'll just participate. Here they have given what will be the pulse rate. Newborn babies from 0 to 3 months, pulse rate will be 100 to 150. That means in newborn, very high pulse rate will be there. Why? Because remember a small trick, if the organism is smaller, heartbeat will be larger. For example, a bird is the small bird, it has usually heartbeat will be more, body is less but heartbeat will be more. And in infants 3 to 6 months, 9 to 120, infants 6 to 12 months, 80 to 120, children of age 1 to 10 years, 7 to 130, and children, that means in you 60 to 100, it varies, need not to worry. Well trained adults or athletes will be having very less pulse rate, at least 45 like that, 40 72 72 like that, healthy adult will be there. And here you need to know, in the year 1816 Ren Lennack discovered the stethoscope. Before the discovery of stethoscope, doctors used to hear heartbeat by keeping ear on the chest of the patient. Lennack found that paper tube helps to hear the heartbeat perfectly. Then he used a bamboo instead of paper tube to hear heartbeat. Lennack called it stethoscope. We can see the picture of Lennack. You can see a mother has come by carrying his son due to some illness. Then Lennack, he used to listen heartbeat with the help of a small tube. Later that tube has been evolutionized and then it has become stethoscope. Here it is another tabular column. You can see serial number, name of the student, heartbeat at rest and pulse rate at rest. Usually we need to make with the help of a paper made stethoscope in the classroom as an activity. After making that paper stethoscope, we need to make certain experiments. That means you need to be at rest, sit at your bench, on your bench, and calculate your heartbeat and note it down. After that, you just make it pulse rate also, heart and pulse rate. So in which of the student or your friend same heart rate and pulse rate is there, that student or that friend is considered as a healthy person. And you need to try to make a graph also. So at rest and at pulse rate, heartbeat and pulse rate, you can see blue and red color mentioned in the graph named Ishwar. You can see that these kind of graphs will help you to make understand well about heartbeat and pulse rate. Let us plot histogram on heartbeat and pulse rate of different persons as shown in the sample graph. Here blue bar indicates heartbeat, whereas red bar indicates pulse rate. After finding the heartbeat and pulse rate of your friends or the classmates, you need to try to answer these questions. What is the relationship between the heartbeat and the pulse rate? Can we say the pulse rate is always equal to the heartbeat? So for this we need to get answers. What is the answer? What is the relationship between the heartbeat and the pulse rate? The relationship between these two is that they are the same. Heartbeat is equal to the pulse rate in a normal person or normal healthy person. Can we say the pulse rate is always equal to the heartbeat? No. In a diseased person or an ill person, the heartbeat, when it is there, pulse rate cannot be matched. So pulse rate is not always equal to the heartbeat. Understood? And as of today, these topics are important and we shall meet in the next coming class.